Hey guys, Harth here again with another Hunter PvP commentary. This time I'm going to be trying something a little bit different, in that I'm just going to talk about the gameplay and just sort of, critique my gameplay, if you will. This is probably going to involve me mentioning how terrible I am at this game a lot, because it's probably going to be very evident in the video. I figured I'd start off doing this with just a really short Twin Peaks game. So right away I'm just following the designated flag carrier into the base. I say designated, like he has like 150k health. He's obviously going to be the guy. Right here is a bit of an awareness fail. I see this rogue, but I didn't bother with him until a couple of seconds later. Not that that's a big deal, but I don't know, I could have attacked him sooner. I'm not sure if he got an opener off on our flag carrier, but I don't know, it's just something that could have happened a little bit faster. Might I mention, before this really gets into anything, that I've been having some hardware, well, I don't know if it's a hardware issue, but I've had some technical issues recording this commentary. I think it's a problem with my new hard drive, or rather the cable connecting my new hard drive to the motherboard. I'm going to have to invest in a higher quality cable and see if that it should fix it. But anyway, trying to keep this, I'm trying to keep this rogue off of the flag carrier, but I mean really at this point the flag carrier isn't going to die. He's not in any danger, so I figured I would go and try and take out the enemy flag carrier, whose location was pointed out by another hunter on our team. Communication is key, like always. So run over and catch this Death Knight. He's popped anti-magic shield to protect himself from our boom chicken friend. But it's like 3-on-1 here, but there's a rogue that appeared out of nowhere, and this guy was really annoying. I managed to trap him, but he trinkets out of it. So I start kind of pathetically kiting him. It doesn't work because I have crippling poison on me, and it wears off, so I start running. I'm low on health, and he manages to catch up to me again. Luckily, no crippling poison. Had I gotten crippling poisoned, I would have died. I managed to trap him again. His trinket is on cooldown, so I can get away from him. I felt a little happy with myself then, because I was able to actually get away from the rogue. So I come in here to see the flag carrier drop. I'm not sure if he was actually the flag carrier. I think he was, though. Anyway, I saw that guy drop. But as I'm mounting up, I get attacked, or targeted rather, by that rogue again. So he was really persistent. I end up getting up on this thing, and I jump off. And the boom chicken follows me. And the rogue follows me. I see he's stealth, so I throw down a flare, and it manages to catch him. So it's 2-on-1, and I'm not gonna say that rogues are weak right now, but they're not the best class for soloing 2 people at once. Let's just put it like that. So at this point, it is 1-0 in favor of the Horde. This point, I'm just sort of looking around, seeing where I need to go. I noticed that, I'm always really indecisive in Battlegrounds about where I need to go at times. The obvious answer is to, at this moment, keep the flag safe, but, they weren't really offering up that much of a challenge, and, it makes me a little indecisive about what I should be doing, if that makes any sense. But right here, I notice I've managed to piss off this Death Knight, so he inflicts me with Frost Fever, so I start kiting him. And at this point, I'm just waiting for me to mess up. I'm just waiting to like hit the wrong button or something. But he runs off to try and get the health. So I'm like, all right, he's managed to buy me a few more seconds of not messing up. He death grips me, so I'm able to rocket boots out of there. It's big perk about being a goblin. So he just decides, I don't know what he was doing there for a second, but he's following me again, and he died. I'm not sure why he hesitated, but he hesitated. And that was his downfall. It was pretty sloppy, honestly. Just my kiting is something that I need to work on. I know how to do it, but oftentimes it turns out really, really sloppy. And in retrospect, I see that this probably wasn't the best game for me to try and critique my play on, because it was really short and I didn't actually do much. But whatever, I'm just gonna roll with it. So the score is now 2-0 in favor of the Horde. And, I mean, at this point, the game is over, let's be honest. I think there's only going to be one major scuffle before the game ends, and it may be right here. See, I target this rogue because, I don't know, rogues in a group are a pretty easy kill. I notice when I go back and watch my gameplay that I need to... I guess I need to be a bit more offensive and take some more risks in my play. Because I've noticed that oftentimes I'm just a little too passive at times when I should be a bit more aggressive. And I think that'll probably really show in the next commentary I'm going to post, which will be a fairly long defensive game on Arathi Basin. And right here, I just completely choke against this Death Knight. I managed to disengage back and start kiting him a little bit. But he catches up to me, and at this point, I hit the wrong trap. He death grips me. I just completely failed that, and he kills me with like a 12.5k frost strike. But I don't know. It was a really short commentary. I should have chose a longer game, but I had this laying around. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back again soon.